Hey guys, so today's video is pretty fun. I've been doing a huge closet clean out thanks to my partnership with Poshmark the app. So basically I've been going through my closet, finding some awesome things that I've only worn one time or I've never even worn, still kept the tags on, and I'm creating those things into my closet and selling them back to you guys for pretty great prices. So I urge you to go on and check out my closet, make me some offers, make your own closet if you would like as well. So I wanted to show you what my Poshmark closet actually looks like. I just started, so I am in the process of listing more items every day, but definitely go ahead and follow me and send me your name so I can follow you as well. Mine is just @MeganParkin. See, here is an example of one of the listings I did. This was for a pair of oil slick printed leggings that you guys loved on Instagram. So many people left me comments wanting them, and now you can actually purchase them. So again, if you ever see anything I'm wearing on Instagram that you really like, let me know and tell me to list it on Poshmark, and I will, and then you can buy it. So I'm going to be listing more items very soon, consisting of things you guys have commented on Instagram, wanting to know where they're from, where you can buy similar items, and then I'm also going to get into the luxury market and then primarily focusing on dresses that I've been wearing to events, because I typically will buy a really cool fancy dress that I choose and then I only wear it once, so of course I want to make sure it has a chance to go to a better home. Again, my name on Poshmark is just @MeganParkin, and I look forward to seeing your closets as well. You can also go ahead and create your own closet. So if you're going through your items that you have at home and you're realizing maybe you've been shopping a little bit too much and you want to pull some things out that you're not wearing or some things that you think other people would enjoy, I urge you to do that. And definitely go ahead and send me your names to your closets below, because I definitely want to browse. You know, I shouldn't be shopping, but I do want to go ahead and look. Browsing on there can get you in a little bit of trouble. They do have so many great things from like tons of different brands like Nike, Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, literally anything you can imagine, they have it. And I think it's always really good to kind of have the whole idea of one in, one out. So when you buy something, you got to get rid of something. And it's definitely kind of an idea that I'm working into my life a bit more, because my closet at home is overfull a little bit and I need to kind of work on that. I also just really think that everything that I pick out and that I wear is special to me. I choose it for reasons, and I feel like for my subscribers to be able to buy the stuff that I've worn or that I have is the most special to me, and I wanted to make sure that you guys get first dibs on the items that I'm listing in my Poshmark closet. The shipping on Poshmark is fast and easy. The app is super easy to navigate, and it's a great way to clean out your closet and also make a little extra cash while doing it. So I wanted to show you a few of the items I am listing that are super special to me. Starting off with the first one, which is just this gorgeous bag. So this is my stunningly beautiful beige vintage Chanel bag with the gold hardware, and this is a pretty large bag. It does have a nice long chain like this with a little shoulder strap, so you can wear this very comfortably crossbody as well. And I'm about 5'5", so this hits in a nice place on my body. And this bag is vintage, and it is just stunning. Like, it's a gorgeous bag. I literally love it. I just don't wear her often enough to justify keeping this, and I'm hoping that by listing it on my Poshmark closet, maybe someone that would get a lot of use out of this would come across it and want it, because it's so beautiful. It's just a little large for my lifestyle. I do tend to wear smaller purses, but I think that's beautiful, and I am listing it on there for a really great price as well. I did want to go ahead and talk about some of the dresses I'm listing. Oftentimes when I go to events, I'll wear a dress once and then I'll have comments on Instagram asking me where it's from or where I got it, and sometimes I'll pick out a dress like months in advance. Sometimes I'll pick out something like the day before my event. So it always just kind of depends, and I always feel a little bit bad when I have someone tell me that they want that dress. But now with my Poshmark app, I'm just going to be listing all the things on there. So if you ever see me wearing something you really love, definitely go ahead and check out my closet, because I'm sure it's listed on there and you can snatch it up. So this first one is this gorgeous Sue Wong dress. All this really, really pretty beaded like embroidery and this little feather bottom detail, which is so like just luxe and beautiful. And let me just say, this still has the tag on it because I have never worn this dress. I bought it and just didn't end up wearing it for the event that I bought it for, so I am going ahead and listing that. I also am going to list this stunning red dress as well. This one was pretty inexpensive, but my friend Lauren actually wore this to the ESPYs, which were the ESPN Awards, my all-time favorite award show. It's such a blast. I went to the one last summer, and I've gone for like the last 3 years as well, and we wore matching red dresses. So I had this dress and I gave it to her to wear, and I thought we looked really cute together, and it's just a really sexy dress on. It has really pretty darting all the way down, and it's really nice on your boobs, really accentuates them. And I just think, again, for the holiday season, like, someone would look so good in this. Like, pair it with a leather jacket and you would just look So beautiful, so I am listing that as well. I'm also listing this Zara Blazer, which is so sweet. It has all this gold metallic detailing throughout and the zippers and everything, and you can even see the little tag right here. I honestly like cut the tag out of this like last minute when I wore this, because I wore this when I was in London for the first time for BeautyCon last year, which was incredible. It was my first trip to Europe ever, so it has some great memories, but again, I did wear that to an event where I was photographed, I spoke on a panel, so I'm probably not going to wear that again, and again, I want someone to have the chance to wear it to an event and look beautiful while doing it. Then you could pair that with like some sexy like ripped jeans, or even like a pencil skirt for like an office party, just so many options. I'm also listing these Badgley Mishka heels. These are stunning. So they have all this like crystal flower detailing up them, and then it's just a black satin gorgeous heel. And again, these still have a tag on the bottom. These have never been worn. I told you guys, like, I'm a literal shopaholic, so I'm really listing all these things that are great and beautiful that I think someone will get amazing use out of. I'm also listing this pair of Prada heels, really gorgeous, nice brown color, would pretty much go with everything. They do have a pointed toe, which I think is very feminine and elongating, and again, just like some awesome stuff going up on my Poshmark closet. So again, I will have the link below if you want to go ahead and check out my closet. Feel free to leave me the names of your closets in the comments below, because I would like to browse, even though I shouldn't shop anymore, but I probably will a little bit. And then again, if you want to go ahead and create your own, I think again it's a really easy way to just make some extra cash for the holidays, and then also do something good by cleaning out your closet of things that you're not wearing. I did also want to do a little kind of life update. So my hair, first of all, I've been getting lots of questions about it, and if I still have green hair or what the deal was after that mermaid look for Halloween. So yes, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you probably saw that for Halloween I did my hair turquoise and blue and purple, and I really loved it. I dyed my hair pretty much like every color, like red, pink, blue, purple, but never like that blue-green color. So I was really excited to do that. I think it turned out really well. I did use the L'Oreal Coloristas semi-permanent dyes, and this is the aftermath of that, because I was getting questions on if the blue-green color came out. A few girls were telling me that they did that to their hair and they couldn't get the color out. Now what I did was I did use the remover that L'Oreal sells along next to the Colorista products, and I did use about 3 bottles of that stuff, only because I have a lot of hair, and when you mix that stuff up it really comes out into a small amount. So I did put that on, left it on my hair for about 25 minutes, and this was the aftermath. I think in certain lightings you can still see a little bit of like a bluish green tint, but I don't think it's bad, and I honestly don't mind it. I think it's just kind of funky and different. And yeah, so that was kind of my experience using that. I did want to mention that because I've gotten some questions. I also wanted to mention when I dyed my hair black for my other Halloween outfit, which was my gothic like biker chick look with a bunch of tattoos, my leather. That was so fun. Seeing myself with black hair was very trippy. I of course have had pretty light hair like for a very long time, so doing that was very different, and I honestly didn't recognize myself. I low-key loved it. Like, I thought it looked pretty good, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that because it's just very drastic and different. But many of you were telling me that I should like go for it and dye my hair black, so I don't know, we'll see, you never know. And then lastly, I wanted to just kind of comment on my life and where I've been. My store is coming, loved you yesterday, my vintage store. I am still launching it and opening it. I just have had a little bit of a roadblock because honestly, I fell in love, and that kind of was just taking precedent in my life, and I was just really happy and living my life and focusing on that. And with that being said, I still am doing Loved You Yesterday. I am still launching it. I got some amazing Southwestern jewelry in that I'm so excited to show you guys. It's gorgeous stuff. And then the denim and the flannels and the cow skulls. I don't know, I was really happy, and I was kind of just focusing on someone special a little bit, but don't worry, it still is launching. And on that note, also, I've been traveling a lot lately, which I love. I was just recently in Charlotte, and I'm actually going back next week. So if you guys live in Charlotte and you have any recommendations on restaurants or museums or cool places to check out, please let me know. When I was there, I was actually able to meet some of you, which was pretty unexpected because I didn't mention that I was going. I just ran into some people out and about. And it's always so humbling to actually meet people that watch my videos. I never for 1 second want you guys to think that I don't notice all of your kind, loving, supportive comments. Even you guys writing on Instagram that I just look happier, that I'm just exuding this positivity and just kind of just this radiance that is from being so I don't know, just smitten and in love. That means a lot to me because there are so many of you that have been with me through a huge part of my life. You have really grown and evolved with me, and I think it's amazing that I honestly think of a lot of you as like true friends. I think you guys have seen me through so much, and your support is never lost on me. I really want you to know that, and whenever I get the chance to meet you in person, it's incredible, and it's something that I can never explain kind of the effect it has on my heart. So that's pretty much it. Again, make sure to go ahead and check out my Poshmark closet because I'm adding so many new items because I gotta clean out my own closet. It's a little over full. But that's it for today's video. I will have some more videos coming very soon. I've missed you guys, and I hope you all are doing well. Bye!